Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or happy midday, depending on what time of day you're watching this. Yet another week has passed, and it is once again time for my video. I might as well start off with how my week has been. It's been pretty okay. I went to all my classes, and I did some homework. I was not very productive this week at all. Took a nap on Monday, and then it was really hard to get all of my homework done because I just was not motivated at all. So, aside from that, Elena and I went to the library again last night, and we're there until midnight when the library closed, but we had ulterior motives for staying that long because of Operation Eyeball. What is Operation Eyeball, Melissa? I'm not sure if I can tell you because you might tell the people who would care about this. Literally no one would care about this, Melissa. Okay, alright, I'll tell you. Operation Eyeball. So, at the library, right above like the entrance doors, they had these two giant googly eyes. And, you know, for most of the year they were just fine. But then recently, like a couple weeks ago, someone stole one of the pupils out of the giant googly eye. And we were like, what? This is awful. Like, what on earth is gonna happen? So, Sophie, I believe it was, came up with the fantastic idea to use some of Erica's multitude of tiny googly eyes and make a pupil/iris out of googly eyes to go within the larger googly eye. And so Sophie's been kind of hankering to do this for the last 2 weeks or so. Then we finally got around to it. So in like the dead of night, after the library had closed, we all snuck up and Elena and I were human ladders. So we replaced the remaining pupil with the googly eye pupil and then filled the other one with like rainbow fluffy cotton balls. And it's really great. And that was my adventure of Friday. Also, you probably wonder why I'm looking down so much. It's because there's a tortoise in my lap. Look at this guy. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at him. Yes, yes. That's a tortoise. Okay, sorry, Thucydides. Anyway, so yes, and I only have 2 weeks left until spring break. Hallelujah! Alright, so now I'm going to get on to what is probably the main topic of my video that I did not address last week at all because that's the kind of person I am, and that is the color of my hair. And as you notice, it is no longer blonde. It is also slightly less green than it was last week in my video because I re-dyed it. So it was kind of supposed to be this color, even a little bit darker the first time I dyed it, but it did not work very well. It all washed out, and so I had like green blonde hair. It was kind of but then so I re-dyed it the next day, and it turned out a lot better. And I'm really happy with it. Like, I don't know, I guess I think I kind of really needed this. Like, I'm not trying to justify it because like I can do whatever I want. There it is, Scott. There it was. But like, I don't know, there's been a lot going on in the last couple weeks. And it has been just really hard to kind of keep plugging along, so I needed this to kind of get out of the rut that I was in. So yeah, I am very pleased with my hair. Every time I wash it, it looks like I murdered someone and they bleed blue everywhere. But that is beside the point. My hair still looks great and I love it and I'm very happy and you guys are all gonna see it in person when you come to visit me and it's going to be great. So I guess I should do a weekly Thucydides update now because I have a tortoise and his name is Thucydides. So Thucydides still really likes to eat humans. And oh, he's trying to eat me! Look at this guy! Will you try and do the thing? Look at him. You were in a perfectly good tortoise is what you did. Look at him. He's got anxiety. He also gets pretty angsty. So you see his tank right behind me here. It's kind of too small for him. So he just wanders around my floor in the daytimes. Would you stop? Currently he's climbing on my lap to try and eat my hand. And that's really adorable. He really likes to find corners and he just sits there for a couple hours and it's all good. We fed him some worms this week and he still really likes dog food and refuses to eat his own tortoise food. Alright, do the thing. Open your mouth. Do it. Would you please? Yes. Yes. Look at this tortoise. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about in this video. Scott, you still not completed your dare. If this continues, I will have to add on to your dare because you have to complete it. That is the law. Yes, that might be all I have to talk about in this video. I get to know about my HA application, or the verdict, I guess, on Monday. So, by next week, he's so cute. You can't see this, but it's really adorable. So by next week, I will let you guys know if I am an HA or not, even though you'll probably already know. Because if I am an HA, then I will tell literally everyone because it would be super exciting, but if I'm not, then I guess I'll just survive anyway and possibly live off campus with some of my friends because they're looking into apartments, which would be really cool. Elena and I are going to do some experimental baking tonight, and I'm going to sleep in tomorrow and do more of my homework because you know how I used to say that I did not do homework on Fridays or Saturdays? That is now a total lie because I don't even know how to function anymore if I'm not doing homework because I'm just doing that so much. That's kind of frustrating, although I did spend like half an hour on a cross stitch yesterday, so that was really nice. But yeah, basically I have homework all the time, and that's okay. I'm kind of dead inside, but also not because I have blue hair, and that makes me very happy. Like, you don't even know. I'm very excited about this. And sometimes I just pass mirrors or things that are reflective and I'm like, oh yeah, my hair's blue, and then I get happy because I like it. So yes, that is my video for tonight. This is gonna take so much editing, and I'm gonna eat an M&M. Have a fantastic week, everyone. From me, and from Thucydides, and from all of your friends here in Portland, Oregon, who love you a lot.